fine when all around is falling, and there's never enough light to see your way.
All right, this is Judy with Circles and Soundwaves, and I'm here with
David from For All Those Sleeping.
Can you tell your role in the band?
I play guitar.
All right. For those people out there that have never heard of your band, can you describe your music and what you guys are all about?
Yeah, I can try. Our music's, I guess, all the kids will be correcting me on YouTube when I say this, but it's like melodic hardcore. I don't know. You kids know it better than I do, but what we're about is just we write music we want, we have fun, we like to tour, meet people, party, and we talk about whatever's on our mind during music. So yeah, there you go.
If you weren't in this band, what would you be doing right now?
I'd be very sad.
Very sad.
Not happy, man. I don't know what I'd be doing. I'd probably be writing some way or another, whether it's music or whatever, but probably I'd be in a country band, I think, actually. So.
Country band?
Yeah, I love country, so.
Oh, okay. All right, I know you guys just released a new album. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we just released our new album, Outspoken, a couple weeks ago, and it's been doing great, so thanks to everyone who's been listening to it and picking it up in stores. But yeah, the album's basically, it's called Outspoken, and that's exactly what the content of the album is about. It's kind of the message. It's, we had a lot of stuff on our minds, a lot of stuff we had to get off our chests, and that's what we did with this album. And it's very angry and upfront, and we were pretty angry people, I guess, when we wrote it. So, but basically, the whole album's about just don't hold stuff in, you get it out, be outspoken about stuff in your life, otherwise it's gonna eat you alive, and you can't do that. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess, to sum it up.
So with that, can I say that lyrically you guys try to spread the message of be yourself to your fans?
Yeah, definitely. We definitely do. We definitely do encourage that. It sucks trying to be someone else, so yeah, be yourself.
All right, so I heard you guys have a new tour coming up after this?
Yes. After this tour, we are home. We're on Scream Like You Mean It right now for whenever this is released. So, but we go home for a couple weeks. We go to Europe with I Wrestled a Bear once, Sociano and Vanna, for 3 weeks. Then we come home for like 5 days. Then we go on with Abandon All Ships, or direct support for Abandon All Ships headliner in the fall. And that's going to be a lot of fun. And then Skip the Foreplay is on it also. And Upon This Dawning in Palisades too. So that's going to be really fun. I'm very excited. We get to play a longer set and play a lot more of our new album for you guys. So I'm excited for that tour.
For all those fans out there, watch out. They're coming to a town near you.
That's right.
All right, using one of your songs, can you describe your life?
Oh boy. No.
No?
I'll try. Give me a second. Yeah, my life. Well, all the songs are about my life, so there's not one that's called like My Life and it has like all of it, because if you listen to our albums, or the album, God, I must seem like I have a really bad life because it's really angry.
No, it's all good.
No, I was going to say, there's parts of each song that are definitely been chapters of stories of my life. Just so happens this new album was about a lot of the negative aspects of it. But there's a lot of positive stuff too in it too, like Follow My Voice, which is a big one for us. We wrote it for the fans, letting them know that we were in the same place they are now, like most of them are, coming out to shows, you know, letting out all the stress and all the stuff that they have inside. And that was exactly like us, and we haven't forgotten about that. And just kind of letting them know that things seem dark sometimes, but there's always hope, and you'll get through it, I promise. So I totally went off subject with that question.
It's all good. What's something you've gained from touring that you'd never want to forget or give up?
Well, as cliche as it might sound, just memories, experiences. I mean, it's cool to say, like, I've traveled, like, the world, you know, and I'm going places I never would have been able to go without, you know, my band, you know, and that's something that's irreplaceable with money or whatever like that. So there's definitely been just so many life experiences and memories and drunken stories that, you know, I never would have had if I didn't tour. So I guess I'd say that.
Are there any drunken stories that people tell you about that you don't remember?
Oh, yeah. That happens a lot, actually.
Oh, gosh. Is there anywhere you haven't toured that you'd like to go?
Yeah. I guess we got, you know, only places we got coming up that we need to still do, I'd say, is South America. Want to do. Africa would be sick. Not a lot of bands get to do that, but there's some South African tours, and then we got I'd go anywhere really, but Australia would be sick too. So we haven't done that. So hopefully
soon. It's
yes,
coming up soon.
Hopefully.
If you guys went down for one thing in history, what would that one thing be?
Boy, probably nothing good.
Nothing good.
We do food challenges a lot. Maybe we'd actually like break a record for one. I don't know.
Challenge epic meal time for all those sleeping against meal time.
Yeah, maybe. We just like to go to random places where they've had food challenges. Like, on Man vs. Food, like that stuff. So maybe we'd actually like break a record. Maybe
Man vs. Food for all those sleeping edition.
Yeah, maybe that's what we could go down for actually setting a record. But, sorry.
It's all good. For your non-English speaking fans, how do you think they relate so well to your music?
That is something that blows my mind. I don't know how they do, but I think that's amazing. I mean, there's definitely emotion in music, regardless if you listen to a song you can usually tell kind of what a song's about, even if you don't know the lyrics, through the music. So I think that's part of it, but it really blows my mind. I remember our first time we left the country, we went to Japan, and it blew my mind how many kids not only did they know the lyrics, they couldn't speak English, but they knew all the lyrics to sing along, but they were so passionate about it too. It blows my mind. I have no idea, and I'm so grateful for all of you who don't speak our language and aren't from their country even. That's amazing. So thank you guys. We love you.
Yeah. If you could create a super tour and collaborate with any artist, dead or alive, who would be on that tour?
Ooh. Man, I'd make it a huge tour. There's too many, but I'd say my favorites it'd be cool to do I'm a big country fan, so I'd say Keith Urban. I
knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, I know. I've done this question for some interviews, and I always say that, but I'd say definitely have to be Blink-182.
For sure.
Slipknot would be sick, and then I don't usually get dead or alive, so I'll try some dead ones. Growing up, I used to think Jimi Hendrix was so cool, because I was trying to play guitar and thought I'd be a shredder, which I'm not, but that'd be cool to hear him each night, whatever. And I used to be really big into Nirvana, like growing up, like that was like some of the first stuff I really started listening to.
Yeah.
And then otherwise, so Backstreet Boys, you know you love them. And then,
oh yeah.
I don't know. There's got to be someone else out there that'd be really cool that's dead.
The Beatles?
No, I'm not a Beatles fan.
Not a Beatles fan?
I'm the only person on earth. Fuck me. But I don't like them. But otherwise, I'd probably say maybe get some Bach or something like that.
Bach?
Like a classical,
Get a symphony out there while you guys are playing?
That'd be cool. That'd relax me each day, and whatever. I think that'd be cool. I hear someone screaming every day on tour, so.
You just want to hear something relaxing?
Yeah.
Get the piano going on?
Yeah, there we go. So.
All right, we got a couple fan and random questions. Is that all right with you?
Let's
all
do
right,
it.
if you could perform on the moon or at the bottom of the ocean, where would you want to perform?
But I could breathe on each?
Yes,
Problem?
you would survive, you and your bandmates.
I think the moon.
The moon?
I think it'd be cool to look out and hopefully if the rotation's right or whatever, you could see Earth. I think that'd be
look at everybody on Earth.
That'd be the most insane experience.
What questions do you get tired of being asked?
I don't want to say one you said. That's what I'm worried about. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
so offended.
No. I think the hardest one is always just what is your music? Describe your music? Because I don't know what to say.
It's good music. Just check it out.
Yeah, to some of you, I don't know. I just never know what genre. It's like, what genre are you like? I don't know.
R&B, hip hop.
I wish.
What's the most surprising song we'd find on your iPod?
Here's even a more surprising thing: is I'm the only person who doesn't have an iPod.
Really?
I don't know what's wrong with me, but I never bought one. I have CDs.
Okay,
and stuff
you
like
got
that.
CDs.
Yeah, but I also just do a lot of random internet surfing for music, and I'll just play stuff online. And if I really like something, I'll get a CD. But I'm not into. I get iPods are cool, and I'm sure I'll buy one.
Eventually, he's gonna cave soon.
But I don't have enough time usually when I'm home just to listen to music and on tour. I just usually write music or something. So.
Just completely surrounded by music all the time.
Yeah, I need a break from it every once in a while. So.
Every once in a while. If you could turn any member of your band into an animal and keep him as a pet, who would it be and what?
Great question. I'd probably Oh boy, that's a tough one. I would make London. I think they'd all be kind of cool. Well, not all of them. Maybe, I don't know. I'd make London I know it's London just because I think he'd be a fun pet. You know, but he's also like sleeps a ton, so he would be like low mate. Like he could chill most of the day, but then he'd have fun for a while. You know, and, so it wouldn't be too much work. I just held my first wallaby the other day.
How was that?
Awesome. Coolest thing ever. So I'd maybe make London a wallaby because that thing was so cool. I held it and
like a little baby.
Yeah, like I walked into this room. We play Las Vegas, and anything goes there. So
yeah,
we walked into the production office of where we were playing, and there's this baby wallaby just like hanging out of this woman's arms. I'm like, holy shit! I didn't even know what I went in there for. And she's like, you want to hold it? And I held it, and I was wearing sunglasses. And
that's why you go to Las Vegas to hold wallabies, right?
Well, now I'm gonna go for that. But it took my sunglasses off and had them kind of on his face, and I was like, oh. I wanted to take it.
You should have taken it.
So
could have been part of your tour.
That it would have died, I'm sure. It's not a good pet life to be on tour, but I would say London a wallaby. There you go.
All right, a couple more questions. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, it's great. Let's do it.
All right. What's the most random thing we'd found on your bus?
We used to have a lot of random things. And we kind of just got we're getting old now or something, so we're not as much fun and exciting.
Aww.
I think we used to. We have scooters. We keep a lot of scooters around. We have this free razors and stuff, so you can scoot around. I don't know if it's that weird, but that's the first thing I thought of. So maybe scooters.
It's pretty random. All right, last question. Do you have anything to say to any of the haters or doubters for all those sleeping?
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't really care. It doesn't bother me. I don't care. People are talking about us. Doesn't matter. So I never pay attention to it.
Fuck the haters.
Yeah, sure.
All right, this is Judy, and this is
David.
All right, signing out.